Secretary Jocelyn Benson is the chief elections official in the state of Michigan. And about a month ago, I reached out to her staff, who I've gotten to know by participating in some initiatives that the Secretary of State has concerning clerk participation. I asked if she'd visit, and she said yes. So we're thrilled that the Secretary could come by, meet the folks here that are working on elections in Bloomfield Township. We could talk to her a little bit about some of our challenges, and just thank her for all the work she does to help make elections possible in Michigan.
Hi. Bloomfield Township has among the highest participation rates in the entire state of Michigan, which is something to be quite proud of, I think, and a reflection of the great work happening here. But it's important because whether it's services or laws that reflect your values or simply just money coming back to the community, being able to turn out and vote and show your power that way sends a message to lawmakers and politicians that you're going to watch them, you're going to hold them accountable, and that you're going to expect a responsive government.
Election workers are the heartbeat of all elections. There's 5 of us who work here on a regular basis in the clerk's office, and when we have a November election, there's another 250 people or more that are working, and we rely on them to operate the precincts, to operate the absentee voter counting board, to operate another thing called the receiving board. They really play an integral role in ensuring the elections happen here.
You guys have been on the front lines, and you're all detail oriented and dotting every I and crossing all the T's and making sure everything works. So especially with the upcoming elections next year, it's going to be even more challenging, but we've got this, and you're in a great county as well. And I've seen immense pride among citizens all across the state who are working in our elections, even during this challenging time, because we recognize both the duty that we have, the responsibility, and the opportunity to defend and protect this basic foundation to American life, our democracy, our elections.
There's a couple other fun things I want to show you here too. We used to use this metal can until 2000. It was approved as a ballot container up until 22.
Oh my gosh!
So it's an ancient election.
Not approved.
Not approved. It actually has the seal of not approved.
Wow. Oh yeah, I see that. Wow.
So Dave would have to move them off for us when they're full, because they wouldn't lock.
Wow. In the 2023 and the 2024 elections, voters can expect to have more options than ever before to participate. The biggest one is early voting. A citizen can show up 9 days, or in some cases even more than 9 days before an election, get their ballot, fill it out, return it, and vote just as they would on election day itself. And it's a great opportunity for citizens to vote at a time that's convenient for them in person, where they can see their vote count.
So, 100 years ago, suffrage, but look how we in the township at that time had 2 poll books. One for male, and one for women voters.
Male and women
Not
voters.
female, notice.
Wow.
But I found that very interesting at that time, in 1919 and early 20s, they actually kept them separate.
It's remarkable to look at the, how far we've come in 100 years, but to find the actual voter registration file from the first election when women had the constitutional right to vote, and seeing women, even though they were kept in a separate book than male voters, showing up, registering, and participating in that first election, and to have an actual physical record of that here in this office is just remarkable.
They check the box if they voted. And
more than 100 years old. Wow.
The Secretary mentioned the level of participation we have in this township, which is very high, and I want to continue to see that happen. We have a voice that's heard in Lansing and Washington. We added 2 additional drop boxes for election material that are in the township. One at Village Hall for Bloomfield Village, one at the old Eastover Elementary School on Westview Road. We also have an outdoor drop box here at the township.
It's good stuff all around, and it's a model for the rest of the state.
Yeah, thank you for all your work.
Yeah, no, thank you. You guys
are a real expert on it.
You guys are on the front lines, so thank you. I know it's tiring, and it's going to be. We got a big year next year.
We're also doing early voting in the township. One of the very first precincts or jurisdictions to do that. Early voting will occur at the Bloomfield Township Library. And the library's a great partner, and they're thrilled to have us as guests for early voting. The other thing is that we've started the required permanent mail ballot list. All the voters in the past month received a notice from me about the permanent mail ballot list, and we've received thousands and thousands of responses. I think at this point we're almost to 9,000 permanent voter ballot list people. And these are individuals that now they have applied once, and their signature was verified, we will mail them a ballot for every future election to the registered address. When Bloomfield Township speaks, people do listen, so come on out and make your voice heard. It really does make a difference.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you guys need, I think you run a well-oiled ship here.
No, thank you.
But certainly whatever you need, let us know. But it's great to see you guys are ready.